Brodes Media.
I'm a little tiny bit angry. This is a horrible way to start. Very wrong. Very, very wrong. But when you finish strong the way they did, I can't help but think about their terrible organizational approach to game one and how they really could have done a 4-game sweep. They really could have. All right, I'm not going out on a limb here. It makes legitimate sense to see it play out where they would have taken all 4 going into Oakland, making a massive statement before you see the Nets and the Braves in your own ballpark. But, the 3 wins were still very impressive. We can't overlook that. We won't overlook that. I'm just being truthful and letting you in to the Brodes feelings. It's scary there sometimes. It's a little wacky. It gets a little crazy. But it is what it is. That's where I'm at. Let's talk about game 2, shall we? An absolute ass-kicking. 15 runs. Thanks for coming. And with Wheeler, all right, it's no Aaron Nola. More on that in just a little while. But it's no Aaron Nola. I feel good when Zach Wheeler's on the mound with the lead. He'll be great. There was zero stress, just doing his business, stepping on the bump, giving you a ho-hum 6 innings or so. 6 innings, 1 earned run was his finishing stat line. Your offense was peppering. Starts off with a, wait for it, I want you to wait for it because it's greatness, and I've been trying to tell you all that it's greatness. Wait for it. A Kyle Schwarber leadoff bomb. Here we go. Yesterday pissed us off, right? Let's put ourselves in their shoes. The 9-8 loss happens. The following day, your leadoff man, your leader, says, all right, let's see what I can do, and I'll hit it the fucking Mars, and that's what happened. Now you're up 1-0. Your ace grabs the baseball for the first time with a 1-0 lead. It's a tone setter. 4-0 after the first. I love it. There's something to that. They responded. I think they were just as aggravated as we were with the debacle of the 5th starter spot. Aaron Nola does not know how to pitch from the stretch. He doesn't know what to do when somebody's on base. That is a problem. Did you watch Craig Kimbrell? He had those pitch clock violations. Did he look faced? Come on, man. Give me the damn ball. Hell, he's striking out guys, blowing it right down the middle of the plate in that 9th. Not phased. Ranger Suarez. Is Ranger Suarez ever afraid? Nothing ever changes the way his demeanor is. Aaron Nola's got 6,000 things bouncing off his brain. And it shows. Not getting out of the 7th bothers me. And the home run in game 4, 11 games in a row now. Luckily, Kyle Schwarber made up for his mistake out in left field. But my point is, you're allowed to get out of that jam. You're allowed to support your teammates. So Schwarber messed up. Do something about it. You're the guy who gets the ball on opening day. Work out of it. Work out of adversity. You're a pitcher, for God's sake, a top-tier one. So we think in the upper echelon, right? You want to get paid the big bucks. If one of your infielders or outfielders make a mistake and the other team gets a free pass or gets to second base, get out of the inning. Don't let them score. Don't allow a 3-run shot. Don't allow big home runs to happen. You're allowed to do that. But then he settles in and strikes out the side with unreal nasty stuff. Filthy stuff. So he went from, I can't believe it, even though I can believe it, this is horrible, to, oh yeah, that's what Aaron Nola can do when he's special. I give him a C-. D would be too harsh. Definitely doesn't deserve a B, doesn't deserve a C+. I look at him and say, yo, Aaronola, you gave me a C- against the Diamondbacks. I think that's the only way you can objectively grade that. So brutal. And he's so important to this team getting to the postseason. I'll tell you what, though, Ranger Suarez is fantastic. 7 innings pitched. 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. I had a buddy of mine reach out to me. Wheeler, Ranger. Ranger better than Wheeler? Ranger better than we give him credit for? Wheeler has more overpowering stuff. I love Wheeler's velocity and his toughness pitching more. So maybe Ranger doesn't have the same stuff from a technical standpoint, but his demeanor is no joke, and his demeanor is top of the rotation level. He needed a few starts to warm up. I really don't even knock him for what he did when he first got his number called here this season, because we were pretty aware of what he had to deal with from a physical level before he got his first start this season, in the regular season. I'd be afraid of Ranger Suarez if I was in the batter's box. So let's get this straight, just to tie it together with Aaronola. Ranger Suarez makes a move to second base. It goes into the outfield. Runners stay aboard. What does Ranger Suarez do? Just goes and dominates. Just goes and gets it done. 0 earned runs. Right? Come on. I'm sorry. I know there was so much positivity. Stott was hitting home runs left and right in this series. The same exact time that Mark Stone of the Vegas Golden Knights lifted Lord Stanley and gave it a few kisses and screams in Vegas. Here's Bryson Stott hitting a beauty, and man, he gets a hold of one. When was the last time we were discussing this during the break because we went up against it this afternoon? Does Bryson Stott have cheapies? Or when he gets a hold of one, is it not crushed? Now, Nick Maton, I think, had sneaky power. That's what I think Bryson Stott has, too. I don't know, maybe even saying that it's sneaky power is unfair and not giving him enough credit for the pop. But he was killing it. JT is back. JT is starting to get as crazy and as good as he was last season from the middle of the year on.